Hello and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Pen, and today I am doing a dessert. We don't always have desserts, but today we sort of fancied one. And what dessert am I doing? Well, I've got a pudding basin here, so yes, it's a pudding. My other ingredients are 175 grams of self-raising flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, and the recipe says 2 to 3 teaspoons of ginger, but you know we love our ginger, so I've put in more. We also need 175 grams of brown caster sugar and 175 grams of butter or marge, a little golden syrup, some stem ginger which I've chopped, and we're going to use some of the syrup, 3 eggs, and a little bit of milk. So first off, what am I going to do? Well, first off, I am going to grease my bowl really well. Oh, and I didn't tell you, did I? I'm cooking this in the slow cooker, in my Ninja Possible. So we have one heavily greased bowl, and I'm going to add in some of the stem ginger which I've just chopped very roughly. Some bits are bigger than others, so somebody's in for a treat and somebody's going to feel left out. And then we're going to need a couple of tablespoons of the golden syrup, so that's going to go into the bowl too. So I'm going to actually just pour it. I just want it to 1 and 2. There we go. And as I said, we're going to use some of the syrup from the stem ginger too. So I'm just going to give that a little stir around. Right, and then, so simple this. I have sieved my flour, baking powder and ginger. I need to add all these other ingredients, the eggs, the milk, the butter and the sugar, and beat them together. So I'm not organised, I haven't even got out my mixer, so I'll do that and we'll come back. Well then, everything is in the bowl except the dash of milk, because may not need it, so let's get this mixed. It really does help if you plug it in. There we go. Right, and we're just going to mix this together until it is all combined. Right then, we're all combined, and I am just going to add just a dash, literally, of milk, and just mix that through. Yeah, that's it, that's loosened it. Strange, isn't it? Such a small amount can make a difference, but believe me, make a difference it does. And now I just need to transfer the mix to the pudding basin. Now I've probably got a bit too much here, so what I'm going to do is I will bake some little cupcakes too. Right, so we'll go, do you know what, I think that's enough. So we've left a good inch at the top of the bowl. That just settles everything down. Then you'll need a disc of greaseproof paper, and what you want to do is you want to make a pleat in it. Why? Because your pudding is going to expand. So we've got a disc of greaseproof paper, and you can tie it, or you can cheat like me and buy these bands, and they are fantastic. They work for steaming, they work for trussing, they are just so good. And if they don't break, which you know they don't, but sometimes I'll break them when I'm taking them off, they are washable and therefore reusable. So we've got that on there. Then we need some aluminium foil, aluminium to any of our American brethren. And again, we're going to put a pleat in that, and we're going to go the opposite way. And we're going to hold it round, and again go with one of our trusty bands. Right, that's it. Now, in my possible, I have got some boiled water, and I'm going to pop this trivet in there because it's a bit lower than the trivet that comes with it. So in goes the trivet. On top of the trivet goes my pudding. Did I boil some more water? I can't remember if I boiled it. Yes, no I didn't. Right, okay. Then we'll pop the lid on, and we are going to slow cook this, as I've said. So we'll switch it on, and we will slow cook, and we will go for 2 hours. Now, knowing how fast the possible cooks, 2 hours is probably too long, but we're going to start with 2 hours and see how we go. Well, I said that the Ninja Possible cooks quickly, and cooks quickly it does. It's been, well, 1 hour and 40 minutes and it's ready. But first, here are the little cupcakes that I made from the recipe. So I'll put those away, and let's have a look at this sponge pudding, steamed sponge pudding cooked in the Ninja Possible. Right, gloves on. Oh, even so, I can still feel it. Right, let us take off. Now, you know how much I left this down. A good inch. Didn't fill it to the top, did I? Well, look, it has risen. So I need to loosen it. Somewhere here I have a palette knife, and I did grease it well, so let's hope I greased it well enough. Right, fingers crossed. So turn it over. Wait, did I hear a plop? That sounds bad, doesn't it? And aha, yes I did. Sorry, that's oh, some of it's left in there. I'm not going to fib, but that's bloody hot. Sorry, excuse my French. Look at that. How nice does that look? Look, see the top? Oh, wow, right, let's switch this off. Got some custard on there. I'm going to get it dished up and then we'll give it a taste. Right, let me just show you it now I've cut it. Perfectly cooked. Absolutely bob on. So we have 2 portions there, not in that bowl, but all together. Oh, that's good. And some custard to go with. I'll just have a hint of custard. Right. You know what I'm going to say? You know, I'm going to take Steve's through and then we'll be back for the taste.